Hello fellow students, my name is Jill Calvin and this is a draft of my final presentation for my independent study course. Many years ago I decided my final project would be on care and maintenance of the horse's hooves, hoof care best practices, pros and cons. The project I created turned out to be an information handout that can be given to anyone who has questions about the care and maintenance of hooves, what the hoof consists of, how it looks on the inside, the mechanics of the hoof, what problems may arise in the hoof, and of course the pros and cons of both shoeing and keeping the horse naturally barefoot. This handout is packed full of non-biased information that is easy to read and easy to understand, a must-read for every horse owner who wants to make independent decisions about their horse's hooves over and above the sometimes biased opinions of the farrier or veterinarian. This independent study class was refreshing in as much that we got to study a subject of our own choosing, one that we are passionate about. We got to research and study on our own to a schedule we have made for ourselves, yet with a common goal of producing an end product that we could be proud of and will be useful for the equine community and even the industry. Independent study makes us aware of the importance of gathering the right information, collecting it in a manner that is easy to refer back to, and keeping progress on track according to a schedule. In this case, it was an 8-week time frame. Many of us felt the pressure of this course and to get the job done on time. It was hard going at times, especially when procrastination, hesitation, and uncertainty set in. It was good to have our professor to turn to for guidance when we needed to. Now I feel success in my accomplishment, proud of my end product, and ready to take my learning experience into my career field. I'd like to show you the handout that I've created. It's 14 pages long, so I'll be brief, but I'm happy to forward this on to any of you who would like to have a copy of it. So here we go. This is just the introduction, and it was a page. Next page is the care and maintenance of the domestic horse. It goes into a little bit of a history of how we keep our horses and how they were kept in the wild and why we actually have some of the problems that we do with our horses. Next is the care of hoofs and what it includes, picking the horses out, regular trims every 6 to 8 weeks. Problems you may come across, and that includes thrush, hoof cracks, abscess, unbalanced hooves, laminitis, white line disease, underrun heels, which I kind of went into extensively, and I picked out because it's a major problem. The basic mechanics of the hoof is very important to understanding why to choose shoes or why to choose to go barefoot, depending on the situation. It goes into the frog, the bars, the digital cushion, the laminae, the coffin bone. These are all working together, the digital flexor tendons. And here's a little picture of a hoof. The mechanics of the hoof involve complex interactions, and it goes on to explain that more. And here is a picture of the internal workings of a hoof. So then we go on to the pros and cons of shoeing, and all these, and the pros and cons of barefoot, which continues on to the next page. I had a lot to say about both of those, but I kept it to the facts, the bare minimum facts. As you can see, there's a lot of pros and cons for both. And then pages keep turning for this one. And then I go into the conclusion. So it is a long booklet, but it's really interesting and important information. And if you have this in your barn and somebody has questions, you can just hand it out, or you can send it in a digital format to anybody who would like to know more. Thank you. I look forward to your comments. Bye.